How you doing there, folks? So we have just arrived here and it's looking glorious, to be fair. The time is roughly 5:30 in the morning. The sun's just coming up, so I'm down here now. Time to get myself all set up and looking ready. I've chose this area because there's a large boat there. There's loads of bait fish just in front, all the way along this. How do I do it? Right towards there. No, all the way basically along here. So along here, all the way going up that side of the boat. There we go. That's how you do it. There seems to be some bait fish jumping. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to have my rod pod going that way, down towards them. That's the plan. But yeah, I'm in a private little spot, somewhere where I could get myself all set up. I'm still half asleep, I've not long woke up, I'm knackered. But we're going to give it a blast. I'm looking forward to today. I'm down here early. The early bird catches the worm, that's the saying. So let's give it a go. Let's see what happens. How you doing there, folks? So what I want to do now is I'm just going to demonstrate quickly just how to set your rods up. First thing you'll need is scissors. Next thing you'll need is a 2 ounce weight. There's your scissors, 2 ounce weight. Okay. Thirdly, get my stuff out. You will need stiff ledger boom. You will need a weight stop. Okay. And then thirdly, and last of all, you will need a quick release swivel. Something that looks like this. Okay. So that's everything that you need. So first things of all is obviously get your line. As you can see, I've got mine here. Pop on your stiff ledger boom. So your stiff ledger will have two ways. You've got a big hole, one with a big hole and one with a clip. You want to go through the big hole loop. Okay. So the one with the biggest eye on, send your line through there. Like so. Yeah. And as you can see, that is running through my line freely. So you can just let that drop. Okay. Second of all, then you get your weight stop or your black rubber and go through the small end first, thread your line through the thinnest end so that it comes out the fat end, so it looks like it's got a tail hanging out of its bum. Yeah. Okay. Once that's done, you can let that go again. Then onto your quick release swivel. Eye through the hole of the swivel. like so. Okay, and all you're going to do is hold your swivel and tie it 8 times. So go down once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so go around 8 times. Wet it. Okay, so put loads of spit all over it. Now you'll see down at the very bottom you've got an original hole of what you created. Okay, put your line through and pull your line. Okay, so it will look something like this, and as you pull it, it gets down and onto the swivel. Pull it tight and pull. Okay, as you can see there's a little bit of a tail on my swivel. You can trim that off if you want to. I'm not going to bother. My swivel's going to hide that anyway. So then with your black rubber stop, as you can see now that I've got here, I'm just going to push my black rubber stop over the top. See, now you can't see it at all. So the idea is, now that my weight's going to get attached onto the other end of this black stick, your stiff ledger. So that's why you go through the fat end, and then you have your clip on the other end. Unclip, put your weight on. Okay, so that's clipped on. Now, idea. This end, let me get a little bit less. Right, this end here has your trebles attached to it, which on your trebles you'll have your bait. Okay, so that sits on the floor, or your weight sits on the floor. That sits, you know, floating around, whatever. A fish takes it, but it can take your line freely without feeling the tension on the weight. There you go. So then folks, we have got one in the bag early doors, as I say. Nice. This was off the left hand rod. That is just beat off. It only feels small, but more than welcome in the bag. He's pushing himself deep. Yeah, it's only a small jack pike. Only a small one. Let me get in the net. Let's get a better net on. Oh, we use this net. So then, I'm not going to weigh the little guy, he's only small, but more than welcome as I say, in the net, we've got our first jack pike of the day. I'd reckon he's only tiny, probably £1, £2 in weight. Really nice looking. There's no leeches, which means they're moving, and he's quite warm actually. So yeah, we'll get this little fella back and roll on with the next one. Well, it's always nice to get one early at doors. As I say, around about £2 in weight. Weren't much weight to be fair, but still nice, more than welcome in the bag. That rod's back out there now. Yeah, happy days, one in the bag. See if we can get any more in. Looks like it could be a good session. Well then folks, it's been a fast starting pace this morning, and then nothing for the rest of the day, which is really strange to be fair. Not a single knock, not a bite, not nothing. So time's about 11 o'clock, but I'm knackered. I said I was only going to do a small short morning this morning, which is why I got up so early to come out. So I think my plan of action is to start packing down. I think pack down, and yeah, get home, get something to eat, 'cause I've not had anything to eat either. I'm starving. But yeah, it's been a good session. One out of the bag, so that's been nice. At least we've had something and not blanked like usually happens. So yeah. Well folks, we'll catch you in the next video. Make sure you subscribe down below, and hit me with any comments that you've got, anything that you need to ask me, or anything, any advice, anything that I can give to you to help out on your next fishing trip. If I can do, I will do. But yeah, stay tuned for more. Alright, catch you in a bit folks.